In this video, we're going to show you how to install the cabin air filter on your Nissan Murano located up behind the center console. So up underneath the dash here, we have our side of our center console cover right here, and you're going to fall right back, and there's going to be a tab right here. Push up and pull out. Might be stuck a little bit, there we go. And then pull this cover down. And on the other end here, there's just a little locking tab that pops in. Gonna make sure we install that later on, then it locks into place. Now inside here is the cabin air filter. You can see all kinds of lovely debris falling out, so gloves will be handy doing this here. Now these are kind of shoved in here. It's not that easy to get out. So basically, you're just gonna reach up and it's gonna crinkle and wrinkle. And obviously we have a ton of debris in here, so it's gonna make it that much harder to get out because it's just kind of crunching that stuff around in there. And I can actually feel further up, about halfway, this cabin air filter is crunched in, so ours was not even installed properly. So that's gonna make it harder for us. You can see it. This was folded in. You can clearly see a bunch of the debris falling out. And what's going to happen here is when we go to put the new filter in, it's just going to jam all that other debris back up inside. I'm going to use a plastic bristle brush here. And if you happen to have, and it'll probably be ideal, an old or a new toothbrush. You want to go ahead and put it up in there. You need to clean this out. And you might end up using the other miscellaneous things that you can get in there to clean that. But you definitely want to continue to do this until this is all cleaned out. And then we'll start our procedure of installing the new filter. Now before you install your cabin air filter, you want to look on the side of it, and normally there's an arrow facing which way you want the airflow to go. On this particular model here, the words are going to be facing up and down facing you, so the airflow is going to go through this way. Airflow goes from the front of the engine into the cabin of the vehicle, so that's how you want the arrow to be facing. Let's go ahead and squeeze this into place. All right, so we're going to feed our filter up and in. Now you are going to have to work this filter a little bit, meaning you're going to have to wiggle it around and compress it and get it up into place. Okay, gonna reach up, tuck that top portion in. There we go, tucked it in. Work your way down, working the air filter in. Pop that in like so. Perfect. It's nice and flush. Go ahead and take this piece here. We need to get this locked into the upper portion of the box. So you're basically gonna put it in the track, slide that up. And you should be able to twist it back and forth. You're gonna know that it's locked in because you won't be able to twist it that far. And then push this in. Oops, see how it popped out? There it is. Now at this point here, we strongly suggest if yours was as dirty as this, grab a vacuum, clean it up, and you're all set.
When only the best will do, demand TRQ. the only company that lets you view before you do. TRQ is committed to offering the highest quality aftermarket auto parts that are engineered for peace of mind. Thanks for using and viewing with TRQ.